What's up, people? Smitty at the shop. 2011 GMC Sierra 2500 HD. Went to get out of it, and this cheap pot metal door handle broke off right in my hand. This truck belongs to a buddy of mine. I got a couple of these myself, though. I got an 08 2500, which has the upper door handle, a little bit different. These are, as you can see down below. My 07 has this door handle, though. They used them on the, the Chevys and the GMCs, and they break. My buddy says to me, well, I don't understand how that broke, Smitty. I get in and out of that truck all the time. Yeah, well, guess what? Like I always say, it's not broke until it is. Anyway, you get this kit on Amazon or eBay. These are basically part of the door panel. They're like plastic riveted in there or something. So they give you a little, what is that thing called? Drill bit. So we're gonna drill this door handle out, replace the new one. They give you screws, so you can screw it in there, some super glue. It's a huge vote of confidence. It's the same old cheap pot metal. Of course, there's the handle part that snaps on, right? Well, what the hell, we'll give it a shot here, right? Never done one of these before. Let's see what happens. Let's see what we get with that. It's like the first one cut real good, and it's only plastic. Yeah, that'll do it. Just a dabble doer. All right, let me fit the new one on here. All right, the old one is drilled out, the new one is screwed in. This thing doesn't come with any instructions, so you're kind of flying by the seat of your pants. It does come with a tube of super glue, so I ran a bead around the between the door panel and the handle, because these screws that they give you, they're super shallow. Plus you have to put a washer on with them. So you got to be careful not to over tight them, because you're only screwing into plastic. So at any rate, yeah, I put a bead of super glue all the way around, screwed the thing down, and that's pretty much it. We'll get the door panel back on, and then we'll have to install the handle. Looks like it's got a little stopper in there that's probably got to come out the bottom first, and then it probably slides on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's see what's up. Just a quick mention, since I didn't video taking the door panel off. Push pins, clips. That's how the panel's held on. That and a series of 10 millimeter bolts. But once you get all those 10 millimeter bolts out, I'll show you when it goes back together. Once you get them all out, then it's a matter of just prying with an interior trim tool, prying that panel away from the door. It takes a little bit of force, but not too much. Once you get one or two of them popped, you get your hand behind there and then just give it a good firm yank. The other thing I do want to mention is this cable, which goes to the door handle. This is what actually actuates the latch. Those little clips there, obviously it's just going to snap in, but to get it apart, you have to push those two little tabs in and then work its way out. It's a little bit tricky. Just careful you just don't pry or yank on the thing. That's going to take a little finessing to get it off. All right, door panel's back on. So real quick, you got this plastic finisher that covers this up. Gently pry that from the top and that'll pull off. Gently being the key word. Window switch, gently pry from this side, that pops out, then you just disconnect the wiring. So you got two 10 millimeter headed bolts on this handle. They have a collar on them. Long 10 millimeter just below that, right next to the door handle. This also has a plastic finisher. And then inside the door panel with another plastic finisher that you have to remove, there's two medium length 10 millimeter bolts. And then again, those push pins. Sorry, I got to apologize for my voice. I had surgery a couple of days ago, and I think there was bad touch in the operating room. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's get this back together. So just a little bit of pressure on that and it should snap into place, which it did, but I don't like that at all. I'm gonna pull that off and see what's going on there. So if you look at this closely, you can see how that pin works. This little ramped part on the front, as you're forcing it on there, it pushes that pin down and then it snaps up into that little spot there. What I don't like is all the excess play. Maybe that's why they give you super glue. Anyway, what I think I'm going to do is, this is the original GM handle I just pulled the broken piece out of. This one seems to fit a little snug, more snug, so I think I'm going to reuse this on the new that. And there she is, all back together. I did end up using the handle part. I used the original GM piece, which did fit on the replacement assembly. Just seems to fit tighter. You get what you pay for. That was a $23 kit off of Amazon. It physically appeared to be the same as the kit that AutoZone sells, which at my cost was, I think, $75. I think retail was, might have been over $100. I don't know. But anyway, eBay, Amazon, get the replacement kit. Fairly easy job, I'd say, all in all. If you're relatively familiar with automotive stuff, it shouldn't take you more than a half hour from start to finish. That's it. Chevy/GMC interior door handle replacement. I am Smitty, and I am out.